Mathematics made easy, no more fear. Target online class, we got you. Wherever you want it from, we got what you need. Target online class.
Good day, viewers all over the world. Welcome to Target online class. We've actually talked about sine rule. So today we want to talk about the cosine rule. So if you read about it's positive, but at the second and third quadrant, the cosine is actually negative. So that is what we discussed. Then when do we apply the cosine rule? The cosine rule is for solving triangles which are not right angled, in which two sides and the included angle are given. Or if you are given the three sides without any angle, we can actually apply cosine rule to be able to solve such problem. So we can actually apply cosine rule to be able to solve such problem. So what is the formula for this cosine rule? We can actually generate this formula, but time will not permit us to actually do that. But the most important thing is for us to know the formula and be able to apply it correctly. That is the most important thing. So the cosine formula is given us when we have a squared. There are three sides. If you have a squared, the cosine formula is given us what I'm about to write on the board. If you have a squared, a squared is equal to b squared. A squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos a. That is, if we are, this is side A. If this there, or we say b squared is equal to a squared plus c squared minus 2ac cos b. Let me write, or if the side C you are looking for, c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cos c. So of course, all these capital letters talking about the angle under consideration. Then the side is a small letter. That is, if this is a triangle, say this is A, this is B, and this is C. This is angle A. Here will be angle B. Here will be angle C. The side that faces this angle is A. This A. C. This is C, and this is small b. So what we are trying to say is that if you are given all the three sides, and you are required to find the three angles, we can apply cosine formula. That is, let's say you are given all the three sides. At the end of the day, by the time you substitute the value, let's say A, B, C, substitute all the value, you will be able to get this cos, the cosine of A. And once you know the cosine of A, just find R cos. You are going to get the value of A. So when are we supposed to use this cosine, the cosine rule? So we can use it when if you have two sides and the included angle, that is, let's say you have two sides, A and C, and angle B. You realize that when you have angle B, it says A and C you have. When you have angle A, look at angle A here, you are going to have side B and C. So the two conditions to use this cosine formula simply means that when you are given all the three sides without any angle, or when you are given two sides plus the included angle, then you are free to use this cosine. So this is the cosine formula. What we have on the board is actually the cosine formula. So we are going to take two examples under cosine formula. So once we take the two examples, then we can go ahead. That will actually prepare us to be able to introduce a concept called bearing and distance. Our target is to be able to solve that problem under bearing and distance. But for us to be able to solve problem under bearing and distance, the vast knowledge of sine and cosine rule will be required. So I have videos on sine rule, and this is cosine rule. So once we are able to once we are able to apply the formula of sine and cosine rule, then we have little or no problem under bearing. In a triangle ABC, A is given as 2 meters, B is given as 3 meters, and angle C is given as 29 degrees. So the question now says calculate AB, side AB. Of course, we are going to see what that one is talking about. Look at it. We can just, once we are given question under trick, sketch out what we are given. Let's say this is ABC. If this is ABC, Then the A will be side A, side B, side C. We are given side A to be 2. This is 2 meters. We are given side B to be what? 3 meters. Then we are given angle of the angle of the angle between A and B as what? 29 degrees. So the question says you should find AB, side AB, side AB. This side AB is actually talking about small c. Okay, solution, just say side AB is equal to small c. So that simply means that we are going to apply formula under c squared. You know, there are 3 formulas that I give us depending on the side that you're looking for. So in this case now, I'm going to say using cosine rule. C squared will be equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cos c. That's, of course, I know angle c. Then what is, we are looking for small c. What is a? A is that we have 2 squared plus 3 squared minus 2 times 3 cos 29 degrees. That's what I have. So here will be 4 plus 9 minus, this is 12, cos 29. Cos 29 is actually giving us 0.8746. Then here I'm going to have 13 minus, if you multiply that, I'm going to have 10.50. And here I'm going to have 2.50. So C will now be square root of 2.50. Then C will now be equal to 1.58 meters. So that's value of C, which is approximately 1.6 meters to 1 dp. So that is how to find, that's how to apply cosine rule. So in this case now, like this example 1, you realize that we are given 2 sides and the included angle between that 2 sides. So if you have that type of problem, you know that it's cosine. Or if you are given all the 3 sides without any angle, we are going to start with cosine. Then we can actually mix the rule together. If you are given 3 sides, now let's say you are given 3 sides without any angle, start with cosine formula to get one angle. Once we know one angle, you can apply sine rule to get another angle, then sum of angle and triangle to get the third angle. So we can use the 2 rules together, as long as we know when to apply the right rules. That is the most important thing. Let's take another example. Example 2. In this case now, in this example 2, the question says we should calculate the angles of a triangle. Calculate the angles of a triangle. Calculate the angle of a triangle with sides of length 5 meters, 9 meters, and 10 meters. So in this case now, we have to calculate the angles. We are not given any of the 3 angles. So we are required to calculate the angles. We are not given any, but we are given all the 3 sides. So in this type of question now, when you know all the 3 sides without any angle, you should know that you are going to apply cosine rule. Sine rule is not going to work here. You can't use sine rule here. So you should know that you're going to apply cosine rule. Okay? It's not compulsory to sketch a triangle, but I'm comfortable sketching a triangle. But it's not compulsory. This is A, B, C. Angle C, angle B, angle A. This is side A. This is side B, and this is side C. So you can decide to pick. You can just decide to pick any. So it depends on what you want. You can decide to pick. Let's say A is 5 meters. Let's give B as 9 meters and C to be 10 meters. So what do we do here? Of course, we start from one of the angle. We can go ahead and start from one of the angle. Let's start from one of the angle. Then this is what I'm trying to say. Just say, let's start with angle A. Let's try to find angle A. If you want to do that, just go to the formula. A squared is equal to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cos A. What is A from the diagram? A is 5. 5 squared is equal to B. 9 squared plus 10 squared minus 2 times 9 times 10 cos A. Then I have 25 to be equal to 81 plus 100 minus 9 times 10, that's 90, minus 180 cos A. Then what do I have here? Of course, I can bring this one to this side. No, let me say 25 is equal to 181 minus 180 cos A. That's what I'm going to have. That's what I'm going to get there. That's what I'm going to get there. That's what I'm going to have. I'm going to have 25 is equal to 181 minus 180 cos A. Then I can bring in minus 180 cos A to this other side. 180 cos A will now be equal to 181 minus 25. I can do that. Just try to do some rearrangement there. Then if I subtract this, so this will be 156. So cos A will be 156 divided by 180. So let's try and check it out. Check out what we have there. 156 divided by 180. The 156 divided by 180 will be 0. This is going to give me 0.8667, and that is cos A. So how do I get A? I'll just say A is equal to arc cos 0.8667. Just press shift and second function, or you can actually use your table. And if you do that correctly, A is going to give me 30.07 degrees. So A is approximately 30 degrees. Look at, we are given the three sides. We are actually given the three sides without any angle. But with the knowledge of cosine rule, I've been able to find one of the angles, A. Now that I know one of the angles, then I'm comfortable. Comfortably now, I can use cosine rule again to find another angle. Or I may decide to shift to sine rule. I might decide to shift to sine rule. Once I apply for sine rule now, since I have one angle and not the three sides, I can use sine rule to get it. We are still going to get the same answer, irrespective of the approach. So now let me continue with the cosine rule, because we are under cosine rule. But I'm just saying that it is also possible to go ahead and use that. So I'll just introduce B squared to be equal to A squared plus C squared minus 2AC cos B. This formula is very simple. If this B that you have here, you know that automatically you have cos B here. Then it's A and C that will be here. Then minus 2AC. Whatever you have here is what you have here. The formula is very simple and straightforward. Okay. Then, of course, I can even make cos B itself the formula. Then substitute. I can bring everything here to have 2AC cos B. And this will be A squared plus C squared minus B squared. Then divide both sides by 2AC. So this will actually cancel this. Then cos B will now be A squared plus C squared minus B squared over 2AC. So what is A squared? A squared is 5 squared plus 10 squared minus 9 squared all over 2 times 5 times 10. Then here I'm going to have 25 plus 100 minus 81 all over. This will be 100. That's what I'm going to get there. That's what I'm going to get there. So 125 minus 81. That is from there. I'm going to have, this will be 125 minus 81 all over 100. And that will be 44 all over 100. Okay? That will be 44. So cos B will actually be equal to 0.44. Then B will be what? Arc cos of 0.44. So B will now be equal to, when we take the second function cos of that, arc cos of 0.44, that will be 63.91. So B is going to be 63.91 degrees. So B is approximately 64 degrees. So we've gotten the value of A. We have gotten the value of B. So how do we find C? Just use sum of angle in triangle to get that. Just say A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degrees. Sum of angles in a triangle. So that's what we are going to use there. Then we know A. The value of A is gotten. We got the value of A as 30. So you can actually say this is 30. I want to use the approximated value now. That 64 plus C is equal to 180. Of course, we advise to use this value, not the approximated value. But in this case, let me just use it for simplicity. This will be 94 degrees plus C equal to 180. So C is equal to 180 minus 94 degrees. So C is equal to 86 degrees. So and in this case now, we are able to find all the three angles given all the three sides. So it is possible to do that. That's what we are trying to say. That with vast knowledge of trig, we can actually solve all the three. If we are given the three sides, we can solve all the three angles. If we have given the three angles, we actually solve for the three sides. So that is the importance and uniqueness of cosine rule. So I would love to stop here because of our time. So you can just check standard textbook to get further examples on cosine rule. You know when to use cosine rule. When you have two sides and the included angle, you go ahead and apply cosine rule. Or if you are given all the three sides without any angle, you can actually use cosine rule. Then every other one that you are given, that two sides and one side is opposite, the one angle is opposite one side, you know that one is sine rule. So know the conditions to apply cosine rule and the conditions to apply sine rule. So the knowledge of both sine rule and cosine rule will actually help us in our next class. By the time I will introduce bearing and distance. Thank you for listening and God bless you all.
Mathematics made easy, no more fear. Target online class, we got you.